What is good, everybody out there in YouTube land? Welcome back to another installment of Counter Reaction. In today's episode, we are taking a look at NF Lost featuring Hopsin. Now, let me preface this by saying I am more than familiar with Hopsin. In fact, any of the rappers that you know release their music on DatPiff first before anywhere else. I was there the day that it uploaded. That goes for J. Cole, that goes for Kendrick, who did have music outside of DatPiff when he was part of, I forgot the name of the group. Mac Miller, MGK, Chris Webby, ASAP Rocky, and a host of many, many others. There's been a lot of Hopsin that I've liked. There's been a lot of Hopsin that I didn't like. His Ill Mind series, I haven't watched the last maybe 3 or 4, but the first few, some of his best work in my personal opinion. In the past, I did download a few of his mixtapes. I think one might have been an album in the past 8 years. I'm not too sure. But yeah, 1 or 2 good songs from each. But as far as consistency is concerned, it hasn't really been there for me, and that is why I kind of stopped listening to him. Maybe he's a lot better now. Maybe he figured things out. I have absolutely no idea. But I used to praise this dude when he first came out. When he first came out, everybody that I knew that listened to hip hop, or even didn't listen to hip hop, I had to make sure I told them about him. Just like I did with Mac. I have been credited by numerous people my entire life for introducing them to brand new hip hop. And then a decade or 7 years later, after they blow up, they're like, damn bro, remember when you showed? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Anyways, with that being said, I am going to keep an open mind. And as you guys know, I am extremely, extremely hopeful that I like this song. Channel does best when I like the music. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Back on his orchestral steez. I imagine that doesn't go away, right? That's kind of like his sound. I like it.
Look, self-awareness, pride's a coat and yes, I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in, with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though when I get holes in them, and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost. Road is narrow, I'm looking down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us have made defensive scarecrows that we scatter around our fields and treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish. Cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fear is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me. Is a personal canvas. The pain can be flat and get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of a savage and quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up, I don't wanna be over dramatic, but look at the data, it's
a little bit of poeticism on display. I really like that. That's the first time that I've heard him really be poetic. Emotional and poetic, to me, completely different things. You can be both, but I feel like a lot of his music is very isolated into one category when I'm listening to it. It kind of just depends on the subject matter and the word selection, but that was good. That's the standout so far. So let's run that back a little bit. Let's appreciate it again.
Cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fear is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me. Is a personal canvas. The pain can be flat and get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of a savage and quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up, I don't wanna be over dramatic, but look at the data, it's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits.
This is a solid showcase so far. The instrumentation, of course, always very orchestral, which I like because it allows for the music and the composition to like evolve over time. And I love when music evolves and progresses. And the mixing is always really good in all of his music. So the emotion that's conveyed in his lyrics definitely pairs very well with these types of beats for sure.
But look at the data, it's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits been off the grid, but now I'm back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel.
I like that line. My intent is not to rent, I like to own what I value. I just wish that before that there was something that he mentioned that was either rentable or able to own, just so that way it was strung along a little bit better. But as a standalone line, I like it. Let's go ahead and rewind it a little bit. Maybe he did. Maybe I missed it. We'll see. Let's go back right here.
Look at the data, it's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits been off the grid, but now I'm back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of...
To be fair, as a standalone line, it's fine. I don't take it all back, but in a hip-hop song, it would have been dope if it was kind of like a little mini scheme. That would have been cool, but I still like the line nonetheless.
The grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never could settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to pack arenas and all, but what I really wanna do is learn to handle my thoughts and put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss, and pull them back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws and told me I can never revolve, then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it, I'm flawed. The traits that I want, they never revolve, then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it. I'm back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws and told me I can never revolve, then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know.
I keep rewinding that part because he says pull a bane on him, ask. I don't know if I'm stretching or reaching for him, but bane mask, bane on him, asking. Like I said, could definitely be reaching. Either way, there was no other concepts to string along for that to constitute as a double. However, if it was an attempt at one, it was a good attempt. But okay, let's stay on the positive train here, and let's go here and.
I'm back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws and told me I can never revolve, then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it. I'm flawed. The traits that I want, they say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this. Failing's how you grow and learn your lessons, kids. Take the worst and try to make the best of it, cause when you fail, just know that it's a test in it. You can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist. It's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left.
I thought out the gate he was just gonna be offbeat. It normally isn't, but he brought it back the next line. Let's rewind it. This is the most replayed part, so hopefully it's good, man. Hopefully it's good. I would love to react to some more Hopsin. Dude was like, when he first came out, man, he was in a league of his own. That's for sure. Let's go here.
When I'm lost. Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left, and it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending a grand a week on hypnotherapy. Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I ever take a nail, then they might grin. And they all wanna see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it come to anybody, there's no trust for no one. Man, so what? My whole plan's to go nuts. My shoulder's ready for most shrugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this planet they planted me on. Your stats a reward. I'm actually bored with having it so hard. It's torn apart from a family that I don't have anymore. Man, hold up. I was living so oblivious with millions. It really was a pity, huh? A pity, huh? It's kinda funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it. Cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is pain and vengeance. So I'ma act out like a raging misfit. And every verse I lay gon' stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list. Cause manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the...
An adolescent kid. We're gonna let that slide. But yeah, just solid multisyllabics. From both, actually. From both of them. Solid multisyllabics. Really no bars, no schemes. Perfectly fine. That's not really what I'm looking for in a song like this. From Hopsin, I do expect a little bit more lyricism as it pertains to schemes and bars, doubles, sometimes even triples. Anyways, solid song so far. It's almost over, but it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty damn good. Hopefully nothing ruins it. I don't think that that's what's going to happen. But let's rewind it back a little bit right here. and continue.
First I lay go stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list, cause manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he go at my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost.
Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
That's it? That is it. Yeah, okay. So, very solid showcase. The beat, super dope. I liked it. It progressed. It evolved. Both of them rode the beat extremely well. Multiple different cadences on display. The lyrics, pretty solid from both as well. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but I do think that NF had the better lines of this song, but Hopsin had a better rhyme structure. But they did complement each other pretty well. I didn't know what to expect from hearing both of these guys on the same track, so pleasantly surprised. So with all of that being said, where does this one go? Does it go on a playlist? Does it go on the no list? Or does it go in the blacklist, where no song has ever gone before? I mean, in my personal life, 100%. There's tons of songs there, but not so far on this channel. Is this gonna be the first one? Man, hell no. No, definitely not. Yeah, this is a playlister, man. And for the record, the last few songs of NF that I did, they didn't make a playlist. They were all no-listers. I just didn't want it to be so, in your face and have you guys, sad about it, or and most of you guys are cool with it, but still, I just didn't want to exacerbate the issue. But yeah, no, this one makes a playlist for sure. And moving forward, I will be doing this segment for every single song, as long as it's not a performance. Those aren't supposed to be on playlists unless I start doing like some YouTube playlists. But anyways, very enjoyable listening experience. It's something that I would listen to again, and I'm looking forward to the next one. But that is going to be all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you all on the next one.